I got this in the mail today, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to make a few points on what I think about the Bible. Um, so for each point, I made a counterpoint. First, it says you can find answers on reasons to read the Bible. Well, if you read the Bible from beginning to end, you will realize that God of the Bible sounds more like the villain. And I agree with Matt Dilhaunty when he says if Yahweh was real and he still wouldn't be worthy of worship. Even if I was sent to hell, I would know I'd be more moral than the God torturing me. So I agree with that. Let's see, on number 2, because God commanded it. Ooh, right? I've heard this counter argument. Spider-Man exists because he said so in a comic. And New York is real, so Spider-Man must be too. This is a counter argument I've heard on Talk Heathen. And that covers a lot of different points. But yeah, so it's a circular argument, basically. The book tells you to do something, and the book must be right. Not. Let's see. Ignorance is not excused. Well, I agree. Refusing to acknowledge, like the doctors and surgeons and the fields of science that we use as technology is actually man-made. I think it was Aaron Raw, one of his videos, mentioned that God can't make anything that man makes. That's very true. I don't think God exists, but it's just an ironic point. Number 4. Let's see. We're out of focus. Sorry for the camera. Ignorance destroys. Okay. Again, I agree. Using this example from Telltale, Jehovah's Witnesses and Watchtower. Ignorance of shunning and how it harms, or the ignorance of how shunning harms people, and the lack of understanding of blood transfusions. There's a lot of deaths over with that. You can go to his channel and he will explain more on with Jehovah's Witnesses. He has a lot of other cool stuff on his channel as well. Point number 5. Ignorance causes church problems. Well, I didn't really know what to say with this because I don't really care about church problems. So I just put churches, ignorance, enough said. That's just what my only thing I could think to add is the Bible causes church problems. Everybody has their own interpretation and then they argue about it. Answer me that one. Number 6. You can make good decisions. Your decisions are based on learned behavior, personal bias, and what is most productive to your well-being. Like, yeah, obviously it's productive to help people because then they'll remember you and help you. Now, if your neighbor's gone for the weekend and you break into their house and steal their TV, that might help you for 2 days. But the law would obviously kick in when they get home, and when you get caught and busted and you're sitting in jail or something, then you'll think about that, and obviously that didn't work out in the long run. So you don't need the Bible. Simply, even if you yourself aren't moral and having moral ideas, the laws of the land usually do pretty good on keeping most people in check. I like my freedom. Let's see here. The last one, it keeps us from sin. I missed one. No, I didn't. Okay, it keeps you from sin. If I don't believe your Bible, why would I worry about something that only exists in that book? Reading the Bible just proved that Jehovah, God, or Yahweh is the only one deserving of that hell. Let's see here. I have one other shout out I want to make for Seth Andrews. I got his book Deconverted. Now, obviously, I'm on the left-hand path, but that doesn't mean I have anything against critical thinking. and I find a lot of watching atheist channels to be relaxing in the sense when most of their targets are at Christian kind of dogma. So, and I have some very specific. I just wanted to give him a shout out before using his book, because I'm using his book as a reference. So definitely check out Seth Andrews. And get a still frame. I'll let you read it on your own. But here's a list of Bible verses of just a snippet from his book that he's listed of just a handful of atrocities in the Bible that God himself does. So, yeah, not really the book of morals. And I actually do agree. I think Christians should read the book from beginning to end by themselves without other people's opinions and then see what they think. That's all for now.